guys, you're welcome to this channel. This is Oluchi Inspires. In this channel we talk on life issues, we talk on our faith, we encourage ourselves, and we also build inspiration. That is what this channel is all about, and I would like to appreciate you for visiting this channel once again. Thank you. I appreciate and celebrate you. Now, moving on to what I have for today. In life, we all have limitations. Yes, it could be real limitation, it could be imagined limitation. But what happens if this limitation starts, to hold us back from achieving our potentials in life? What happens if this, you know, limitation starts to keep us in a circle, thereby not allowing us, to unleash our potentials, thereby fulfilling destinies? I would focus my talk today on imagined limitation. I said earlier we have that it can be real limitation, it can be imagined limitation. So I'm talking on imagined limitation, narrowing it down to self-imposed limitation. Self-imposed limitations are belief and attitude that we hold about ourselves that stops us from moving forward in life. Self-imposed limitations, they are shackles, they are thoughts, they are things that goes into our mind that keeps us in a place that stagnates us, that does not want us to come out of our comfort zone and make impact in life. That is self-imposed limitation. And there are people going through this. But there is good news for you, like I said earlier. Now, self-imposed limitation has, impact in our lives as human beings. If we don't break free from it, it has impact in our lives. Self-imposed limitation can, limit you, can stop you from fulfilling your goals in life. It can hinder you from moving forward. It's as bad as that. Self-imposed limitation can also make you not to take risk. It can make you not to try out new things, because most time we break through by trying out new things. We cannot continue to do the same thing every time and expect a different result. So sometimes when we try new things, you see that we get to achieve better than doing the same thing and not getting a good result. So self-imposed limitation can hinder you from trying out new things. And also self-imposed limitation can also make one to miss opportunities. Yes, it can make one to miss opportunities. These are the impacts of self-imposed limitation. And one needs to break free from this in order to move forward. Self-imposed limitation can make one, to remain in his or her comfort zone rather than coming out and unleashing his or her potentials. But self-imposed limitation can be overcome. You can break free from self-imposed limitation. Number one, just identify that or recognize, in fact, recognize that, there is something like self-imposed limitation. By recognizing that, that means you have taken a step further to breaking free from self-imposed limitation. Then identify your limiting beliefs. There are limiting beliefs. There are beliefs that are limiting, that can limit us. There are beliefs that can limit us. There are beliefs that we have about ourselves that can limit us. This could be fear. Fear is also a limiting belief. It could be past experiences. Sometimes, probably we have tried doing something in the past and we didn't get it. Now, instead of trying new things, we decide not to try at all. So, we have allowed our past experience to hold us down, to keep us in a place to stagnate us. Thinking on that past experience, how you didn't do well, will make you not to even go further to try out doing it again. Then it could be social conditioning. Social condition. These are the beliefs that we have about ourselves, our potentials, our ability, our skills. Sometimes we feel that we have this thought that, oh, I can't do this. I'm not capable of doing this. Am I good enough? If I do this, will I be able to? Achieve it? Will something good come out from doing this? These are social conditioning. The belief you have about your capability, your potentials. Now, you need to identify these limiting beliefs. How do you identify? They all come with thoughts, and those thoughts are negative thoughts. So you need to observe whenever it is trying to come into your heart, just wave it away. Whenever this thought is trying to creep into your heart, just wave it away. Don't even allow it to settle in your heart. That is one of the way of identifying your limiting belief. Now, the next thing is to challenge your limiting beliefs. How do you challenge your limiting beliefs? Those things that have been limiting you, those things that your mind says you shouldn't do, go ahead to do them. Is it a career path that you want to take and your mind is telling you not to take it? Look around. You will see that there are people who have told that path in life and they have scaled through and come out successful. Also tell yourself that I will scale through this path and I'll come out successful. I'll take up this career and I'm going to make achievements. Those things that have hindered you, just tell yourself that I will do them. Sometimes we need to take things by force. Sometimes you need to, impose things on yourself for you to get it. Most times, challenge your limiting belief. Those things that your mind says you shouldn't do, those I can't. Just tell yourself, I can. And you see that you can. Then the next thing I would like to talk about is, develop a growth mindset. Develop a growth mindset. Probably you have done something in the past and you didn't do it well. Just develop this mindset that if I'm going to do it again and I will improve in my skills, I'm going to do it again and I will improve in my potentials, in my abilities. I'm going to do it better off than the way I have done it before. You look on those areas where you have flaws, where you made mistakes, then you try to cover up, do it again, and you see that you do it better this time. So that is developing a growth mindset. The next thing I'm going to talk on is seek counsel and guidance. Seek counsel and guidance. There are people who have gone through this challenges or this challenge in life, who have gone through self-imposed limitation and who has experienced self-imposed limitation and they have been able to overcome. So you could seek counsel from them and ask them what to do, how to come out of this challenge. You see that through that way you can also break free from self-imposed limitation. Then you need to build resilience. Build resilience. This means, being able to easily, wave challenges away, misfortune away, and bounce back. It means you bouncing back. You have fallen, yes, but you need to rise and go forward. You need to rise and push forward. You need to be resilient. You need to tell yourself that I have fallen, I will rise and I will move forward. That is building resilience, being able to be doing it again and again, no matter the challenge, no matter the circumstance. That is building resilience. Then the last thing I would like to talk on here is celebrating your achievements. celebrating your success. That you have not gotten it all in life does not mean that you have not gotten anything at all. You're making progress. Just take an appraiser. You'll see that you're no longer where you are before. So that little progress that you have made, celebrate it and celebrate it. This will give you, it will build momentum. It will give you the motivation to even do more. It will build confidence in you that you can really you can achieve it. So these are the steps that you can take to break free from self-imposed limitation. Remember, self-imposed limitation can, is something that can make somebody not to achieve his or her goal. So go through these steps and